Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Talented. Well, we're going to dive in once again with the Summoner. We had a really good run in the last one. We even tried out the Nightmare mode. 125 seconds was apparently a very nice score. We got an achievement for surviving 90 seconds, but yet, we were not going to survive much longer. So we did pick up a few things that were rather nice. So we've now got a new epic core talent, which is rather nice. We've got a Replication or Blast Blobs. Now these do change around depending on whether we have Gigantify or Squelchurum. Let's see, what have we got here? So at the moment we have Replication, Little Blobs summoned by Squelch, spawn 2 tiny blobs on death, or Blast Blobs, Little Blobs summoned by Squelchurum, apply burning on hit. Okay, extra damage, explode on death, dealing 3 damage to nearby enemies. Okay, honestly, I think I like the idea of the little blast there, doing extra... Although, you know what? Maybe I like the extra blobs a little bit more, especially too if we go for gravestones, having more opportunities to have that chance happen is better. And then we do have Gigantify, which would then mean we have Slow and Shieldy. Gigantify also grants basic summons a shield that blocks the first hit and they move an additional 25% slower. Again, not bad. And then there's also Helix Squad. Gigantify's cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds and grants 50% summon speed for 2 seconds. Look, I'm sure that's probably alright, but I think we're going to go ahead and stick with these guys for today. And I think that should be rather good. Alright, so let's see. Anything else once per night? First use uses no magic. Cooldown. I think this is all well and good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's right. We need to bump up the mastery. Let's kick this up to... what do we go for? I think we go ahead and we try... more talents and all of that. Do we go for 10? 1 second longer after each night? I'd only be 10 seconds longer by the end of the game. Sure, you know what? Let's see if we can finish Mastery 14. I'm pretty happy with what we've got, and who knows, we might even be able to get something really good with these core talents at the end of things. So let's just go ahead and focus on what we can control and see what we can do. So obviously we got a couple of snails here and there. We do need... Yeah, we've got pretty good damage here, so I'm not too concerned. Let's send out some blobs, just make sure that we're clearing the field. Yeah, those extra tiny little blobs are rather handy there. We'll definitely make the most out of that. Let's see, anybody else coming along? Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. And I think, yeah, that's the end of night 1. Alright. Very good. How many talent points do we gain? We have 4. Tatties will now appear. Okay, that's all well and good. And what does the tree appear like? Well, we have a lot of life steal available and some health and regen. I guess we'll just go ahead and make our way up. We've got the soul absorption, which we know it's a very nice ability for longer nights. We've also got some extra XP, which I think we may as well just take both at this stage. Yeah, any extra boost will be nice, and then I think we'll work our way up there. We'll try and pick up some extra tenacity and whatever else, but again, for the second night we should still be fairly safe. Yeah, again, lifesteal not necessarily the greatest thing that we were really after, but at the same time too, we could still do a whole stack worse, so I'm not really too phased one way or the other. Alright, let's go ahead and get these little blobs up and running. Clear out some of those sides. And I think... What else have we got? Anything? Nothing too serious. You know, let's go blobs north and south. That should be fine. And I think that's about enough damage to deal with everybody who is left over. Alright, excellent. What are we at? 6 talent points. Well, that's nice. Enemies have 10% more movement speed. A little concerning this early on, but it is what it is. Let's pick up some more magic. The tenacity. Let's go for health, and then... we have 3 points. Oh, you know what? There's some extra damage. That'll be very good. And then... I suppose we go for the cooldown reduction as well? I can't think of anything else much better for now, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. At least we'll get a little bit of experience too for the next one. In fact, we could get a nice little buff there. But again, it is a very dangerous thing as these guys continually get stronger. I do believe one of the masteries does give our enemies an extra 5% increase to their hit points after every night. So again, that is a bit of a concern. But I think we'll be all good. Let's just see. Let's go one over here and one over there. Does look like we managed to get that relatively right. We didn't waste any damage at the very least. We'll go ahead and clear them out. Again, just trying to make sure that our magic regens at a decent pace so we're not getting caught out. Alright, oh, and that seems to be everybody. Alright then, well that's fine. What have we got? 6 more talent points. Enemies have greater chance of being elite. Alright, let's go ahead and go for the... Oh, magic up. Worthy sacrifice. Ooh, extra XP. Alright, so what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, and that'll leave us with 2 more. I think we go for these. Oh, that also shows us the talent package. And Squelch Omega. Okay, so... what's the best way forwards? I think we'll pick up these 2 for now. Yeah, extra summon speed till the end of the night. That could be good. Yeah, just making sure that we're slowly improving our attack ability. Because right now I feel like most of our upgrades are not particularly, I don't know, as good as they are, they're not as amazing as they could be. Oh, and we're definitely already right on the cusp of being able to handle what we've got. Yeah, we definitely need a few more abilities or a talent tree or something tomorrow. Tonight? Next morning. That's right. We do these runs of a night time. Sometimes I get a little confused with the basic day-night cycle that you can kind of get used to in games like this, but it's fine. We'll just deal with what we've got. All right, let's just focus up over here. Make sure that we get plenty of protection. All right, and that is everybody done. Whew. All right then. 6 talent points. All right then. Oh, sorry about that cough there. I have no idea why, but apparently I just kind of forgot how to breathe. Alright, well either way, worthy sacrifice. Let's pick that up. That'll be useful in the long run. And then I think we try and go for the most direct route. So we're going to go ahead and try out the mystery and see where this takes us. Okay, so we can get another mystery. Flame shells, that would also be very nice. Another mystery talent. Ooh, it's going to be a bit tough, but I think we'll have to still try and go for this. Yeah, we'll pick this up so we can at least get the flame shells on the next one. And who knows, maybe that talent package. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a few more talent points tonight. But again, we'll just have to see what we can do. Oh bother, and we missed them with the blobs. That is very, very unfortunate. Okay, so we've already wasted a little bit of our power here. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Alright, still seems to be okay. Let's make sure that that snail does not escape us. Alright, looks like we did a good enough job of protecting ourselves. We've still got our skilled multiplier, which is nice. Let's go... send some blobs in a couple of directions, clear out what is remaining. Right, and I feel like that's about everything. So now, yeah, there we go. Alright, we made it through. 6 more talent points. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So give us 4, 5, and flame shells. It is only on death, so it's not a guarantee, you know? Let's just pick up the talent package. We'll see if we can get something really good. Gain bonus rewards by life stealing. You know, let's just re-roll all of these and see if we can get a gold. Okay, so what have we got here? Sacrifice more helpers. Thrown away. Upgrade your flies, which we don't have at the moment. Refreshments. Gain bonuses for regenerating magic points. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can get things like overclocking, which really increases our magic point generation, which could be rather handy early on. Yeah, although... sacrifice more helpers. Let's just go with the refreshments. I don't think that there's really a good call here. We'll just take what we can get. So what have we got here? Grimoire. Consume all remaining magic points to use all other magic abilities without putting them on cooldown. Wow. Okay, well that's expensive. That costs us 40. Wow, that is quite a choice. Then we have the Book of Souls, gain 10% regen. Minimum time between regen is reduced to 0.5. Oh, that's right, because at the moment it's a minimum of 1 second. Then we have overclocking, so whenever you regenerate magic points, you have a 10% chance to increase your cooldown reduction by 2% till the end of night. None of these are particularly useful. Yeah, this does concern me. You know what, maybe we go for the extra XP for now, because none of these we can really take. But at least this should give us a slightly better XP gain, so we should hopefully be able to afford some good things in the next night. Let's go ahead and quickly send some blobs either way. Let's make sure that we clear up with some snails. Yeah, I'm very concerned at the rate of their movement speed. At this stage, it does look like it's going to be quite a problem as the nights do progress, unless we pick up some very nice abilities, which I'm not 100% sure we will get, but I really do hope that we get them. Alright, let's just try and clear out what we can. Try and keep our combo for as long as possible. Let's go send a blob over here and over there. Yep, and it looks like so far... yeah, we should be okay. Alright. Ooh, wow, that's getting close. 7 talent points. Okay, well, at least this is something we can make good with. Let's try the overclock and the mystery for the grave sacrifice. Okay, gravestones, that's going to be very helpful and defensive. Let's also go for the helper damage. I think that's going to be invaluable at the moment. The more damage we do, the better. And then let's go for Book of Souls, as well as Overflow and Overclock. Or to go for the Grimoire. You know what? As much as this is nice, oh, we can technically afford it. But that's a very dangerous thing. You know, we could probably pick this up first thing in the morning and survive for just long enough. You know what? We're gonna give it a shot. It's a dangerous play, but I think this might be able to work in our favor. Yeah, alright, so let's fire that off straight away. Make sure that we get... oh, it just fires off all of our abilities for free. Okay, without costing us magic. Okay, so let's quickly just go ahead and clear out a couple of, oh dear. A couple of directions. Come on, please, please. Oh dear. Alright, we're already in danger. Okay, so that's definitely a later game use ability. Being able to fire off everything we've got is really good, but at the same time too, the amount of magic it costs probably would be more economical, but not for our first use. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure we are able to protect ourselves. It looks like we're barely able to do so. We do have a little bit of defensiveness there with a gravestone, which I do love to see. I think we can handle this last rodent and this shielded guy. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we did take a hit, but at least we now know. 7 talent points, 5 second longer nights. Alright, well then, we need to work our way somewhere else. Let's just head north. We'll go up as far as we can. Let's go for a little bit of extra regen. Some extra XP won't go astray, and then maybe some cooldown reduction. Yeah, I think cooldown reduction is not a bad plan. Yeah, the more abilities we can fire off, the better. And then... let's go... Let's go over here and see if we can work our way towards some extra damage, although there's some extra damage and XP. Yeah, alright, let's just go ahead and pick up this cooldown. That also leads us to more magic regen, which should be fairly useful. Yeah. Hopefully we can get our ability cooldown running fast enough where we can afford things a little bit better off. Alright, let's go. Let's send a blob on. Oh, whoopsie daisies, I didn't mean to send quite so many blobs off to the right. That's fine, we'll make do with what we've got. I think our blobs are just going to have to... Ooh, we're going to have to sacrifice a lot of magic there, but I think that's the only way to keep our combo meter up and running. We'll try and deal with them. Oh, this is getting very, very dicey. We do not have enough magic, it seems. Alright, we're going to have to quickly clear out these. Yeah, I'm definitely not appreciating my choices made in the talent package. That has not been ideal for us at all. Oh well, at least we've got the gravestones. They seem to be helping us out a fair bit. They're buying us a little bit of time, which is very, very necessary. Come on, let's quickly just clear out this. Oh, and we just made it through the night without taking damage. Okay, more movement speed is not what we wanted to see. I'm not sure if we're going to make it through this one, but we're going to give it an almighty try. Let's pick up the... Let's pick up the cooldown, the magic regen, the... Oh, experience the damage. Bombshells? Absolutely. I'm also kind of regretting not having picked up the fire snails before. Extra damage when they get, when our helpers get hit. Let's boost the XP and the cooldown. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We're trying to open up a little bit if we can. Yeah, alright, and lifesteal. Hang on a second, let's just see. Yeah, that's a chance to regen health. It's not a bad thing, but at the same time too, we'd really rather not rely upon having any need to get lifesteal. So, as nice as it is, I think we're going to try and stick with what we've got. We'll quickly deal with them. Again, we kind of want to get a few enemies on the field before we fire off the... before we fire off our defensive abilities. Oh. We're out of magic, so we're pretty much cooked if we get hit by a fast-moving fellow. Alright, that gravestone's certainly helping us out. Let's clear out those directions, protect ourselves from that elite rat. I'm not seeing this working, but we're trying. Come on. We can keep this up. I think we'll be alright. Yep, we're so far so good. I think we're all good there. Okay. Hang on a second. Maybe I need to reread that second ability, because we fired that off and we didn't use all of our magic. 6 talent points, I guess, is better than none. What is this? Consume all remaining points. Okay. Without putting them... Cool. Okay, cool. So once we use this, it just uses up however much we have. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's not as bad as I thought it was. Huh. Okay, well that's nice to know. Let's see, what can we do? Definitely need more talent packages or something that can help us do extra damage. I suppose... 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 1, 2, 3. It's not the worst case scenario. We could try and work... Oh, we've got some more bombshells up over here. Okay, maybe we go... Let's see if we can maybe work our way across here. Yeah, that'll do. And then... again, we're really stuck behind not having... Let's just go for maybe... It's either lower cooldowns or or more XP. I think lower cooldowns is going to be what's going to save our bacon. So we'll just fire off what we can. We'll try and avoid using the Grimoire as much as possible. We'll use all of our other skills and abilities first, if at all possible. Quickly try and deal with them. Ooh, okay. Enemies are definitely growing a little too strong for my liking. Our cooldown has improved though, so that is nice to see, but unfortunately we're not quite firing it off fast enough for my liking. Oh, and we failed on the deployment there. Alright, we're just going to have to go ahead and... we got hit. Botheration. Okay. I feel like there probably was a solution in there somewhere. We just did not get that done right. Okay, and now we're really starting to suffer. Quickly take down the blobs. Take down the spiders, the rats. Anything we can get our hands on. Darn. Yeah, see, the one good thing about the Grimoire is that once we're down to about 5 magic, it really doesn't matter. We can just quickly burn through what remains and still get use of it. But we don't want to fire it off early because then we're wasting a whole heap of magic, which does not help us out. Alright, well either way, we took a fair bit of damage, but we did survive at least. 10 knights survived is good. Reinforcements, the trees are going to be in play now, which is not ideal. Let's just run... I don't know, we'll make our way up over here. We'll pick up any new ability just because we can. Anything is better than what we've got. That does open up another talent package. Let's run... More health? Maybe we can boost up our magic instead. Maybe that would be a better option, just so we have more on... less cooldown time for our regen. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're able to access anything right about now. We could boost up our total maximum, but not by a heap. Alright, you know what? Let's just go for the hit points. We'll work our way towards the talent. And hopefully it pays off. Alright, so we want number 1 and number 3 a little bit more if we can. Alright, so we'll fire those off. Let's go with the big blobbins. Make sure that we have him protect us. I think that's not terrible. Let's go ahead and send a big blob. Let's send out our abilities. Yeah, definitely burning through a whole heap of magic. That Grimoire could definitely start becoming very useful. Oops, and we fired that off instead of other things. But it's okay, it protected us, so it does its job. Come on, let's quickly protect, and we're getting pummeled now. Okay, this is not good. I think this could be the end of things. It's a shame. We really chose poorly. Okay. That is a bit of a pity, but you know what? It is what it is. We made it halfway, so, you know, not the worst. We just got a couple of really bad modifiers early on. That extra momentum on their side really hurt us. And, yeah, if we have a look at our... where is it? Our talent tree. Yeah, having picked the talent that we did for the overclocking, I think that's maybe a later game talent, but you know, we'll have to remember that for next time. Otherwise, I think if we had to pick something else, we probably would have stood a much better chance. But we had a bit of a hard run on all of the options that we had ahead of us. But either way, that is how things go sometimes. So that is what it is. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock anything else, but we will try again tomorrow and hopefully be a little bit more successful where we have messed up today. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.